In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly bombarded with information and stimulation. Our lives are filled with endless notifications, emails, and social media updates that demand our attention. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to sleep, our minds are rarely idle. We start our day by checking our phones, and we end it by scrolling through social media or watching TV. This constant engagement leaves little room for our minds to rest. This constant barrage of information can be overwhelming and leave us feeling drained and unproductive. The pressure to always be on can lead to burnout and a lack of creativity. We often find ourselves stuck in a cycle of busyness without actually accomplishing much. Ironically, the key to unlocking our productivity and creativity lies in embracing the opposite of this hyper-stimulated state, boredom. When we allow ourselves to be bored, we give our minds the space to wander and explore new ideas. Boredom, often seen as an unwelcome guest, can actually be a powerful tool for enhancing our productivity and unlocking our hidden potential. It forces us to slow down and reflect, which can lead to breakthroughs and new perspectives. Instead of dreading boredom, we can learn to harness its power. By embracing moments of idleness, we can recharge our mental batteries and come back to our tasks with renewed energy and focus. By intentionally incorporating boredom into our lives, we can tap into a wellspring of creativity, focus, and productivity that we never knew existed. Activities like doodling, daydreaming, or taking a walk can spark new ideas and solutions to problems we've been struggling with. This essay will explore the science behind boredom, its surprising benefits, and practical strategies to transform this often dreaded state into a catalyst for personal and professional growth. We will delve into research that shows how boredom can lead to increased creativity, better problem-solving skills, and even improved mental health. By understanding and embracing boredom, we can unlock a powerful tool for enhancing our lives and achieving our goals. Boredom is often misunderstood as a passive state of inactivity. However, boredom is not merely the absence of stimulation. It is an active state of mind, a signal that our brains are craving engagement and novelty. When we experience boredom, our brains are essentially telling us that we are not being challenged enough. This innate desire for mental stimulation is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. Our ancestors relied on their ability to be alert and engaged with their surroundings to survive. When their environment became predictable and uneventful, boredom set in, signaling the need to seek out new challenges and opportunities. In today's digital age, we have become masters at avoiding boredom. Smartphones, social media, and streaming services provide us with an endless stream of distractions, allowing us to fill every waking moment with stimulation. While these technologies can be entertaining and informative, they come at a cost. Constant stimulation prevents our minds from wandering and making new connections. When we are constantly bombarded with information, our brains become overloaded, making it difficult to focus and engage in deep thinking. This constant state of distraction can lead to decreased productivity, creativity, and overall well-being. Embracing boredom as a tool for productivity requires a shift in mindset and the implementation of practical strategies. Instead of reaching for our phones at the first sign of boredom, we can use this time as an opportunity for reflection planning and creative thinking. By allowing ourselves to be bored, we create the mental space necessary for new ideas to emerge and for meaningful insights to surface. Section 5. Embrace reflection. Turning inward for clarity and focus. One of the most effective ways to harness boredom is to use it as a time for reflection. When we allow our minds to wander without distractions, we can gain valuable insights into our goals, values, and priorities. This type of self-reflection can help us to identify areas where we may be feeling stuck or unfulfilled. By taking the time to reflect on our experiences and aspirations, we can make more informed decisions about how we want to spend our time and energy. Section 6. The power of chunking, making tasks manageable and engaging. Boredom often arises when we are faced with large, overwhelming tasks. These tasks can seem insurmountable, leading to feelings of stress and anxiety. The sheer size of the task can make it difficult to know where to start, causing us to feel paralyzed and unable to take action. Our natural inclination is to procrastinate, seeking out distractions to avoid the discomfort of feeling overwhelmed. We might find ourselves endlessly scrolling through social media, watching TV, or engaging in other activities that provide temporary relief, but ultimately delay our progress. However, by breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks, we can overcome this sense of overwhelm and make the task at hand more engaging. This process involves identifying the key components of the task and tackling them one by one, which can make the overall project feel more achievable. This technique, known as chunking, helps us to focus on one step at a time, making the overall task seem less daunting. By concentrating on smaller, individual tasks, we can maintain our focus and avoid becoming overwhelmed by the bigger picture. As we complete each chunk, we experience a sense of accomplishment which motivates us to keep going. Each small victory builds momentum, encouraging us to continue working towards our larger goal. This positive reinforcement can transform a daunting task into a series of manageable and rewarding steps. Section 7. Boredom and creativity. Unlocking your innovative potential. Boredom can be a powerful catalyst for creativity. When we allow our minds to wander without the constraints of external stimulation, we tap into a wellspring of innovative ideas and solutions. This is because boredom allows our brains to make new connections between seemingly unrelated ideas, leading to those aha moments of creative insight. By embracing boredom, we give our subconscious minds the freedom to explore new possibilities and come up with innovative solutions to problems. Section 8. Scheduling boredom, making time for mindful disengagement. To fully harness the power of boredom, it's essential to incorporate it into our daily routines intentionally. This means scheduling specific times for boredom, just as we would schedule meetings or appointments. During these designated boredom periods, it's crucial to eliminate all distractions. Turn off your phone, step away from your computer, and find a quiet space where you can simply be alone with your thoughts. At first, you may feel restless or uncomfortable, but with practice, you'll find that these moments of mindful disengagement become increasingly valuable. Section 9. Designing your boredom routine. Practical tips and techniques. There are countless ways to design your boredom routine, and the most effective approach will vary depending on your individual preferences and lifestyle. Some people find solace in spending time in nature, while others prefer to engage in solitary activities such as reading, writing, or listening to music. The key is to experiment with different activities and find what works best for you. Remember, the goal is to create space for your mind to wander and make new connections. Section 10. Boredom for sustained productivity, long-term benefits. The benefits of embracing boredom extend far beyond short-term productivity gains. By regularly incorporating boredom into our lives, we cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness, enhance our creativity, and develop a greater capacity for focus and concentration. These qualities are essential for success in all areas of life, from our personal relationships to our professional endeavors. Over time, as we become more comfortable with boredom, we develop a greater appreciation for the present moment and a heightened ability to find joy and contentment in the simple things. Section 11. Conclusion. Embracing boredom, unlocking your potential. In a world obsessed with constant stimulation and instant gratification, boredom may seem like an unwelcome intrusion. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, and endless streams of content, making it difficult to find a moment of peace. However, by shifting our perspective and embracing boredom as a valuable tool for growth, we unlock a world of possibilities. Boredom can be a gateway to self-discovery, allowing us to explore our thoughts and feelings more deeply. By allowing ourselves to be bored, we create the mental space necessary for reflection, creativity, and deeper engagement with the world around us. This mental space is crucial for problem-solving and innovation, as it gives our minds the freedom to wander and make unexpected connections. Embracing boredom is not about becoming passive or unproductive. Instead, it is about finding balance and giving ourselves permission to step back from the constant hustle and bustle of daily life. It is about actively choosing to disengage from distractions and create space for our minds to wander and make new connections. This intentional disengagement can lead to a more mindful and present way of living, where we are more attuned to our surroundings and our inner selves. In doing so, we unlock our true potential, tapping into a wellspring of creativity, focus, and fulfillment that we never knew existed. By embracing boredom, we can transform it from a state of restlessness into a powerful catalyst for personal growth and self-improvement.